TCM doctor. He was invited by my sponsor. At the point in time, my sponsor was a total stranger. So she invited him to the talk to learn about H log R square. And then naturally, I got invited by my partner to go to the event. And so on the day of the event, unfortunately, my TCM partner couldn't make it. And I went there alone and a room full of strangers. I didn't know a single one of them, but I was totally impressed with our H log science. And, in a way, I always joke with my sponsor, I'm like the prospect dropped from heaven because I closed myself. 2 days later, I rang her up and I say, how could I buy, this HLR square? And she signed me up. I bought the supplement and then I went on to do TR90 and I lost, 2 rounds. I lost a total of 10 kilos. And then it was only during 2013 so maybe about 10 months after I've started using the product, and I went to Provo. And that's where the first thing that struck my mind was everybody's looking so young. Everybody's looking so young, so happy, full of energy. And apparently they make a lot of money because there was all these recognitions about how much money they make. And that got me really interested. At a point in time, I was there to just kind of like find out what this company is all about. I wasn't sure whether this is the right business for me, but that was the whole observation. And that was then and then I say, how do you guys do this business? And then I found out about the new skin, the spoon story. If you have not heard about the spoon story, please ask whoever invited you here to learn about our new skin spoon story. Because of the spoon story, and that's how I got okay, I have a confession. Prior to that, I was on supplements, but I can't look down on all these skincare by New Skin because, our packaging was ugly. And I was, in my corporate job, I was helping my bosses run beauty businesses, and so I didn't really like want to use any of the skincare. Supplements okay, TR90 is okay, H-Law, R-Square is okay, until I went to New Skin. And I heard about the spoon story. I looked at how beautiful everybody was. And then I came back. And guess what? I put aside, gave away all my then skincare range of products, gave it to my sister, gave it to my cousin, gave it to friends, and I started my first set of skincare from New Skin. And of course, it is the Galvanic Spa. That was my first skincare product from New Skin, which is the Galvanic Spa, and our transformation set. And like I said, I didn't prepare my story very well in the slides today. But I was sent in the chat group, in the messenger chat group later on, my transformation. How then my first time using the Galvanic Spa, just one time, and you could see the photo before and after photo. And after that, I went on at the age of 51. I went on to become a Leaf Young testimonial for New Skin Singapore. And today I'm 58 years old. So therefore, that is a little bit of my story. And so I'm still very, very passionate about the Galvanic Spa. Okay. So like I mentioned today, I kind of like mistaken that I have been, sharing on Margaret Song's this face challenge that I forgot that I have never shared on day 2. So I didn't prepare any slides and thinking that I have it in my computer until late last night when I came back from appointments. And then I realized I didn't have. So anyway, I pulled out one of the old slides that I did when I first started the business so officially I sold away my restaurant business in 2014, 2015, and I decided to partner with New Skin officially, having the time to do this business in 2015. So anyway, so these are all slides. Pardon me, some of the things may not be relevant. Essentially, this is a slide that I did a long time ago, prospecting people how to own your home spa business. Okay, so, and I managed to pull some information about the Galvanic Spa. So anyway, I'm just going to, and so therefore, the good thing about New Skin is that we have a total anti-aging solutions. And essentially what it means by that is that we have both the outside, inside kind of a solution, some of You see here, I started off with R squared, TR90. We have gone on to, launch widespan, Meta. We have just updated our whole TR90 to be TRMe now. So like I say, this is an old slide, okay? And then of course, even on the LumiSpa, we've gone on to have a LumiSpa IO. And then of course, the Galvanic Spa, the first version of the Galvanic Spa from the one I'm using. This is the latest version as well. And then the Body Spa has now been upgraded to the Well Spa. So imagine, even on this slide, you could see the advancement. We never stop innovation. You never stop innovating and having new products as we progress in the new skin journey. And still, we are very big and position ourselves as an anti-aging, total anti-aging solution. So therefore, when those days when I was doing this presentation, I say, hey, you could look like this from head to toe because we have products. Not only that, in my country, in this part of the world, we even have ecosphere purified water. So therefore, we have everything, pretty much a lifestyle. And therefore, we have no longer have the age like me, but still we are innovating, we continue innovating. And now we have a Vera app that you could actually do a skin consultation. So therefore, we have the dream team for the dream skin. That was the slogan then. And then, of course, the part one was a Lumi Spa that you do a daily purification, that deep cleansing with the Lumi Spa. And if you have attended yesterday, day one, you know that this is the first step. This is so important because you got to get good, very well cleansed face so that you can proceed onto today, the next step. All right. And that's what I'm going to show with you. So this is the old version of the Galvanic Spa. The one that I have in my hand is the latest version, but this was the version I got started with. And so therefore, this is something like a weekly treat, while the Lumi Spa and the Boost is actually a device that you use on a daily basis. The Galvanic Spa is a device that you sort of like going to the beauty salon, but you do not need to do that. You can do it at the comfort of your home, in your palm, and you have this weekly treat, weekly
But
facial.
what is happening? For example, you got sick. For example, you accident, you got married.
Okay, so please mute upon entry onto this so that we don't disturb the rest of the people here. So then the Galvanic Spa has 4 heads. Okay, again, as the version that some of you only have seen the new version, guess what? Even with each time when we, upgrade to a new version, we upgrade, everything, in terms of the usability, the functionality, in a way, the technology is the same. But, like, for example, the button with the LED light and things like that. And even the comb, it's now curved. So it's actually better in the sense of, penetrating and in terms of usability, in terms of applying that to your scalp. So there are 4 heads there. Later on, when I do the demo, I'll demonstrate more. So this is something that you do it on a weekly, 2 times, 3 times, at least once on a weekly basis, that you want the whole spa experience. And, you're getting even a deeper cleansing, because it is working on the galvanic current. So it's, there's positive and negative current, and the corresponding products are charged, accordingly to the setting of the galvanic spa. So the ingredients are positive charge or negative charge. So there is a corresponding kind of ingredient from all the different setting from, phase, later on, you'll see my demo. And as you progress in this journey with us, over the next few days, you'll know that we'll teach you how to use the rest of the function of the galvanic spa. And of course, there is even a function that can actually give you a hair scalp treatment in that sense. So therefore, this is the galvanic spa. Yep. So this is the newer version. This is the older version. And so if you are new to our new skin family and this is what you have, you're very lucky because, this is the 3rd version. As a matter of fact, I didn't get to see the first version that it came out. So then after that, we will, later on in my demo, we're going to go on to a toner. Again, if you can see this toner, we've upgraded the toner to the NutriSential range. And I do not have time to share with you about the NutriSential range, but essentially is an amazing bioadaptive skincare entry level that we have actually upgraded the formulation to meet with the growing young population in terms of the lifestyle with, this this blue light and stress and pollution and whatnot. And, they are so much glued to the devices and things like that. So therefore, again, this is the older version and we've upgraded. So I would not go into that, but we're going to do, after the galvanic spa, we'll do the toner. And then, of course, if you follow, I think we have a session that we talk about V-shaping your face. And then, I think V lines and massage. And again, you can use this head with our body shaping gel, and then you could do a nice lymphatic drainage, and you could actually V-shape your face in that sense with another head with another product. So therefore, this is the function of the galvanic spa. And of course, we also have a galvanic spa power mask where you put in the mask and you use the device to, work on the face. And essentially, what is the best thing about the power mask is moisture. It's hydration because it has a skin hydration blend, and and it works together with the galvanic current to sort of like deeply penetrate this hydration, the moisture magnets, we call it, deep into the skin. So therefore, and of course, anti-aging function as well. So therefore, if you have not tried the power mask, it works very well with the galvanic spa in that sense. So, we have many other products, other masks as well. And later on, I'm going to share one of my favorite product under the True Face range, which is this pole. We call it the H-Lock True Face Essence Ultra. So essentially, this is firming up the skin, lifted up, firmer, more sculpt, and elastin, a more sculpt contour kind of a face. And this is part of the serum step in the whole facial. Okay, so anyway, I will skip and I would not do this one. And I mentioned about the galvanic spa could be used in this range of product called Neutral for healthy hair and scalp. All right. And okay, so therefore, this is how you would want to build up your own facial and home spa, and you could do it 30 minutes at home, do you deep cleanse it with a Lumi Spa. Then you follow me later on in my demo using the facial treatment with the galvanic spa. Step 1, the pre-treatment, which is the clear gel. And then the step number 2, which is the treatment gel for about 5 minutes or so. And then you follow by a toner. And then you have the NAPCA mist. I will talk a little bit about NAPCA mist in a while. Why is it so important in your whole skincare journey? All right. And then of course, if you like, you can follow the next few days and you learn how to do your neck firming, scalp, further your face. You can finish off with a mask, any mask, like for example, even the power mask, because after the galvanic treatment, it actually helps to penetrate any other ingredients that come after that, up to 70% more penetration, because you have activated your skin, with all these ingredients. You have sort of get the current going, and it's very safe. This is an old technology that was, yesterday I was talking to a new business partner of mine who is a beauty therapist, and she absolutely know about this technology called a galvanic current, because in the beauty salon is all this huge machine, and you have to be trained how to use it. Otherwise, you might just burn your client's face. Okay, so the good thing about Nu Skin is that we make it very easy, in your palm, in your hand, very safe, because it's calibrated, that the current is calibrated to do the function. So you do not need to, number one, the machine is expensive in the beauty salon. Number two, you do not need to be trained how to operate the machine. You just know how to press the button, come to our class every month, and together with us, you learn how to use it. All right. And then after that, you finish off also with the blue pearl. And then, okay, so today I am going to share with you also the uplifting cream which is a pair, like this two here. And then of course you finish off with your moisturizer. Okay, so this is how you build up yeah, the H-Lock. So without further ado, I'm going to, do the demo. And so if you have the galvanic spa, please pick it up. Don't just leave it there and collect dust. This is one of the reason and objective of why Margaret so kind of her to organize this community. And we have been doing this for, I think, 4 years now. I think it started during COVID. And and we have continued every week, every month. The first week of the month is face challenge, and the second week of the month is body. So we will work on the well spa and things like that. So all of you, if you have gonna start with me, I hope that you have cleansed your face with the Lumi Spa, and that is what I did just before I started this session. And for example, before you do anything, and because I'm going to show you the demo, this is what I do. I keep spraying my face with the NAPCA mist. Why? Because it's not good to leave your face naked without any moisturizer. Especially aging skin. One of the, if you are new to skincare, there are two very important basic steps. Number one is cleansing. Number two is hydrations. A lot of skin challenges that you face with skin, whether it's lines, acne, whatever, flaky skin, redness of skin, sensitivity of skin, is because your skin is not hydrated properly. And because I was not ready to finish out my skincare because I'm doing this demo, and this is what I normally do even at home, in my toilet when I was doing my facial. Right after I cleanse my face, I always use the NAPCA mist. Now, NAPCA mist is a humectant. And so one molecule of NAPCA mist is able to attract 4 molecules of water from the atmosphere. And so it's a natural hydrating kind of property with the NAPCA mist. Now, so the way to spray the NAPCA mist is not just a short distance from your face. Not like, okay, a lot of some of my new customers, I have to teach them how to use that. It's not this way that is so near to your face, but rather at a distance. Have you gone to a facial and you're lying on the bed, on the massage bed, and they do a mist over you, and it's quite far. So my suggestion is to sort of like kind of like put your head down a little bit and extend your arm, and you spray onto it. Now, by doing so, it allows the NAPCA mist to capture, this water molecule from your atmosphere and then to hydrate it. So therefore, my face is hydrated, and I'm going to use the galvanic spa. And before you do the galvanic spa, because it works on the microcurrent, the galvanic current, I suggest that you drink a lot of water. Because if your body is really dry, especially, like this is morning here in Singapore, I've drank some water already earlier on, but, maybe it's not enough. And you may want to get a glass of water to drink it so that your body is hydrated. Then you can actually work on it. Okay. So therefore, there are 4 heads here. 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. Okay. So today, this is the basic, facial function of the galvanic spa. So I'm going to use the pineapple head. And, so this is so at the back, there is a button, and then sort of, for example, this is the one that I was using yesterday, and you wanted to remove it, you kind of press this button. Okay, you press this button and you slot it. Now, so how do you see? There is a line here. This is the front, so you put it in front. So therefore, this is the front, and I press it, and you're gonna hear a sound, and then you're ready. Okay. So now, this is the, if you get a galvanic spa, this comes with it. This 2 gel, the gel number 1 and gel number 2. So this is pre-treatment. And pre-treatment is giving you a deep cleanse. So it's going to pull out all these impurities from your face. All right. So this is the, okay, wait a minute. I think I have, all this avatar and filter. Let me just check. I do not want to have any eyebrow. Okay. Yes. No eyebrow, no lip color. Okay, fine. So that, you don't see my eyebrow floating around. So I don't have any more makeup because I did a galvanic spa cleanse earlier on. So I'm going to turn, so this whole is for the whole face. As a matter of fact, sometimes I use it for half a face, including my neck. So I could use 2 tubes. So therefore, anyway, you kind of like twist it, it's twisted. And you can put it on your face, put it in your hand on your face, or if you're like me, I'm a little bit lazy. I like to put it on the head here, and I'm going to spread it. So this is like kind of like spreading butter on your face, and or jam on your face. So I am going to wait, spread it all over my face. Okay. So I haven't started the current. I'm just spreading it all over the face. And of course, I mentioned half. Okay, this is not half yet. So I'm going to squeeze a bit more. And I'm going to put them on my chin and my jawline and my nose. Okay. All right. So now you have to wet your hand because this is the conductive area. So, you have to, you could actually use the NAPCA mist and you kind of wet your hand. You got to have to wet your hand because it's the conductivity. So this is how you hold your hand this way. So this whole area, it's touching. And there are five so you press there, you will see there are five. Okay, you press it, there are five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So very simple. That is pre-treatment is number one. Okay, so number one, and there are 2 dots here means 2 minutes. So you could do half face 2 minutes, or you can do the full face 2 minutes. Now, I always encourage people to do 2 minutes for half a face since you want to get the maximum results out of it, right? So anyway, I'm gonna press again. All right. And then you put it on your face. You put it on your face and you hear beep sound. Means that it's already started. So now the whole trick is it's really upward and outward. So you lift up. I always like to start with my jawline. And you don't have to go really fast. You want the current to work on, the ingredients, the gel, the nutrients to really get a deep cleansing. So you do it very slowly. Everything on all our gadgets, I like to, tell you that and then of course on the eye, you can actually lift up a little bit, as you can see my corner of the eye. And not to worry if you have a bit of redness, because, number one, it's actually better, circulation. And then so therefore you can also use the bottom here to kind of lift up your eyebrow, okay? And you can go up like a fan shape, or you can go in a circle, okay? And if let's say your face is a bit dry, some of you, the skin is a bit dry, you can actually put a little bit of mist, all right? And then you do that. And then the nose, you kind of like, it's really good for, blackheads. So you can kind of like, and please don't do it on your eyeball, only on the socket. So you have to touch the bone, okay, the bone. You can go as near as possible to the bone, but not on the eyeball itself, okay? The hard part of and then you can, do the eye. So I like to concentrate very much on, for my lifting of the galvanic spark on my laugh line. And then, so this galvanic spark, unlike the Lumi spark, works on batteries. Okay, so there is a battery compartment here. I wish they have they can upgrade and do a charger. So you can, all right. So that's 2 minutes. It's really quick, 2 minutes, very fast. And it automatically, all right. So you could actually double the duration if you like, but no more than that. Don't do too many. Okay. Just any of our device, if it says 2 minutes, you could double it. That's it, but not too long. Okay. So then it's done. And then what happened is you want to wipe off, or, if you are doing it in the toilet, then you can actually rinse off. So I have a towel and a bucket of water here. So I kind of like, so remember, this is pre-treatment, okay? This is pre-treatment. So what happened is pre-treatment, it's actually helping to do a deep cleanse of your face or your skin. And then now we're going to go on to the treatment, okay? So the treatment has, again, is negative charge and positive charge. So, it helps to, there is a very good video by the company. You can go ask whoever invited you here. Like I said, today I was not so well prepared and I didn't have the video ready for you. But you can look at the video and how the galvanics work. There is an animation and you have a deeper understanding of, the negative charge, pull out the impurities, and then the next step is, then it's opposite, and then that's how, because opposite charge, they attract, and then you further pull out more impurities, and then at the same time it pushes in the nutrients from the treatment. So this second step is a treatment. So again, I twist, open my, nowadays it's good. It's twist. Previously when I first started the Galvanic Spa, you have to always have a scissors, So this is great. So the same thing, the same technique. Okay, the same technique. You kind of like, so I use the head like a butter knife to spread. Okay, let me see. Oh, not half yet, a bit more. Okay, so it's all, covered, half a face all covered. Again, you want your hand to be wet so that you can hold here. Same thing, same technique, same stroke, upward and outward, and just pressing on number 2. So as you can see, number 2. Okay, so number 2, 3 dots here means 3 minutes. So okay, the beep, you got the beep, and then you can work on it. So I can work on my jawline, and because this is treatment, you can actually 3 minutes, you have more time to do your lifting a bit. You can, there is apple, there is a point here, you can leave it there, and then sort of like when you lift up, you do a little bit of a firm stroke up. And then when you come down, don't lift up. Don't lift up the galvanic spa, because you want the current to be always, the galvanic currents to be always on the skin. So when you go up, you lift up. Okay, lift up. As you can see, I'm lifting up my eye there, and it's really good for, lifting up eye. And then when you come down, you glide down. Okay, same thing. You go up and all the way to the hairline. Okay, and then you glide down. Okay, and then okay, so for some of you, you have lines here, you can lift up your center part here, your frown line, and then you can just lift it up, and make sure that the attachment rests nicely on your head. And then you can, if you have lines here, you can also do a circular motion like this. Okay, and then remember to lift up your eye, because as you age, this is the part, especially when you have double eyelid, all these skins will sag. I'm already experienced that you want to sort of like use the bottom of the head to kind of lift up your eyebrow. Okay. Okay. All right. And then the chin. Okay. Deep cleanse the chin. Okay. And my laugh line. So laugh line. So you can leave it there and then lift up. Leave it there. Lift up. Okay, so if you want to do the neck, okay, I didn't put much cream. So again, you can also do circle on the lines itself. Okay, and then you can sort of like do the double chin. And of course, if you stay on to our other class, I think my very good friend Mary should be showing you how to use the line corrector. And I think yesterday, Maria also showed you how to use the line corrector. I learned something new from her that, oh, wow, I didn't know that could be used together with the boost machine, the device. So, you come to our class every month, you learn so many tips from different teachers from around the world. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in the business, it's also a community that forces you to do something, your self-care together. And invite your new customers to come and join us, or new people who they've not actually bought anything yet, they can come and join us. Okay, so the beep. So whenever you hear a long beep, means it's the end, and then it will shut off by itself. So that's 3 minutes there. And then again, I'm going to rinse off my face. I say if you're in the bathroom, then you could just wash up, but I'm at my desk. So Make sure that you get every gel, the gel out. Okay. All right. Okay. So then what you do is that, okay, the next step is actually the toner. And it doesn't matter what toner you have. I'm using a cotton pad here. All right. And today I'm using the triphasic range, the triphasic brightening toner. So this is really great for, hyperpigmentation, brightening up your skin. So I will, okay. And I like to use a cotton pad because I want to get to the the corners, the corners and the of every, and so the toner is a very important step because it helps you to get every trace. Oh, just now I'm not sure whether I clean off the gel here. Every trace of any residual cleanser that you may have, and it also help you to prepare your skin for the next step. So for example, in the triphasic range, this is called step number 2. It tells you at the bottle here. So then it's really for step number 3. It sort of prepare the skin for step number 3. So, okay, I will. Okay, so I pat it in. Okay. Okay, pat it in. Okay. Then I'm on to my the next step. So for example, you could also use let's say the boost after this, because when you use the boost that Maria shared yesterday, that is the serum step. So you can actually do that. And what happened is after the Galvanic spa, you use the boost, the brightening serum can get penetrated also even better together with the boost. So, but then today I'm not showing you the boost. I'm going to show you the TFEU. Okay, so in short, we call it TFEU, but because the name is really long, it's True Face Essence Ultra. Okay, and okay, we call it Blue Pearl. So it comes in a bottle, a glass bottle like this, and there are 60. They call it, I don't know what do you call this thing? I forgot the name, but okay, Blue Pearl. And you can actually use one in the morning and one evening, or if you are just starting out, you could just use it in the evening. And it has a firming, an ingredient for firming, Firmplex is called. And so therefore, okay, so like the Galvanic Spa, it has something like that you twist it. And I like to just kind of like put it on my face. Okay. I know of leaders who use, I don't know, 4, 6 capsule on their face. They swear by this. So, that's it. Small little serum goes a long way. So therefore, okay, I'm spreading it all over my face. Okay, I got some on my neck as well. Okay, then you do massage. Okay, you do massage into the hairline. Into the hairline to give so this is where you give a lift, you lift up. It doesn't matter if you do not know how the stroke is, like the therapies I just share with you. You just kind of like use this 2 finger and you kind of lift it up. Okay, lift it up. Okay, lift it up like this. Don't use the whole hand because that will be too firm, but this 2 finger is good. Okay, lift up into the hairline. And then focusing on the jawline. Okay, lift up. Okay. Okay, so gently but firm, stroke gently but firm. And then you lift up. Okay, lift it up into the hairline. And then you lift up here as well, especially this part is sagging. You can lift it up. Okay, lift it up. Lift it up. Give yourself a nice massage. Okay. Okay. And then of course you can also do that for your neck. Okay. Okay, I don't have enough gel there, the serum there. So then after that, that is the NAP, sorry, this TFEU, okay, TFEU. And then in the family, so we have a whole range of True Face range. Depending on your market, I think there is also a priming lotion for the toner. And then there is also another product called Duet for the neck. And personally, absolutely love the True Face Essence Ultra Uplifting Cream. And it really, I mean, like, it really feels like butter, like spreading. Okay, and it comes with a spatula, but, I left it in my bathroom, so I'm just going to use and then sort of like do this, okay? Oh, it's so you applying this, you feel so luxurious. All right, really. Okay, so I have no time to see the chat. Later on, I'll have a look at the chat. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. So same thing. Okay, so this is the cream. That is like a serum, and then this is really nice. Oh, so nice. I always feel that after applying this uplifting cream, you feel so luxurious because the texture is so amazingly smooth, rich. Like, you have a layer of butter on your face. you know, really nice, so luxurious. Okay. Okay, so that's it. And of course, because it's daytime for me, and so I let it, sit down for a while, pat it in. I'm trying to leave a 30 seconds or sometimes even a minute between the steps. Okay. All right. So that it can give it time to penetrate. Then what happened is I mentioned to you, this is my triphasic. So this is, I'm not, today I'm not showing you the step number 3 because the triphasic also has a serum. All right. So if you are using the triphasic, then you can sort of like not use this. But if you want to use this, then you use the triphasic serum. After that, then you use the TFEU. Okay. And then after that, this is the moisturizer. So don't stinge on the moisturizer, especially when there is SPF 15, because it has as a sunscreen. And if in the daytime, if you do sunscreen, as a rule of thumb, you need about 2 finger, so maybe this 2 finger of sunscreen for the entire face. Otherwise, you're not going to get good coverage. Okay, so as you can see, I layer quite a bit of the moisturizer. I told you hydration is very important, right? To get good skin. Give it a nice, okay, and I let it, okay, so you can do the neck as well. So let it sort of like absorb. Okay, so this is my finished. Finished, okay? My demo, it's finished. Let me see if there's any questions. And I think, I don't know about you, but my cheek here is lifted up. My jawline, it's lifted up. Down here is a bit more droopy. Lift it up. Okay, I'm going to come nearer to my camera as you can
Yeah, it's very obvious.
right? And then, okay, a slight lift up of my eyebrow and my eye here as well. Down here is a bit more droopy. This is more lifted up, okay? So let me just see any questions here.
Amazing. I'm
Amazing.
finally on. Sorry. Yeah, we're still in the car. Pat's getting gas right now. So I'm just listener, audience today. You look amazing.
Thank you, Marguerite. Okay, let me just try to look at the okay. Where's my TSM clinic? It's in Singapore. Do you live in Singapore? If you do, you can message me and we can talk about it. I don't run the clinic anymore. My partner runs it. But that's how I'm grateful, because of that business I came to New Skin. Otherwise, nobody told me about New Skin. I mean, I'm just amazed. How come nobody come and tell me about New Skin when I was a lot younger? Sorry, I missed yesterday's meeting. Would you please confirm what we can do? Oh, okay. So, Maria, I mean, I think there is a recording. Margaret recorded. You could actually ask for maybe a video to look at her. But she shared that we could use the line corrector with a boost machine. Yeah. Obviously, the line corrector was developed to be used together with the galvanic machine. But I learned something new that wow, it can also be used with the boost machine. So I've yet to try. But I'm definitely going to try. So therefore, this is the great thing about coming together to learn from one another. A 21st birthday party? You look so young. Oh, thank you. No, no, no. I'm 58. Okay, thank you very much. If I know who you are, I'll buy you coffee. Okay. So do you still use sunscreen after the cream? This one? I do. Because this is SPF, sorry, this is SPF 15. And in the very hot Singapore sun, I still use my sunscreen. Yeah, I really like and I have some pigmentation. As you can see here, not much, but I still have pigmentation. And hyperpigmentation don't happen overnight. A lot of people misunderstand that it doesn't happen overnight. So some of you, if you're 21 years old, if you're 18 years old, please make sure to protect your skin. This pigmentation don't happen. Like when I was in my 20s and 30s, I didn't have any pigmentation. Then when I started to, I think in my 40s, I can't remember exactly which year, I start to see, oh, how come I got pigmentation? So it takes 10, 20 years for pigmentation to surface to the skin. And it's part of the aging process as well. So obviously in my 20s and 30s, I was really, really active outdoor. And in my country, even though I do have a habit of putting sunscreen, but because I'm not diligent in reapplying it. So after I go and do some sports and I perspire, I love it. I didn't have this habit of reapplying. And sometimes it's just not enough when you play a game of golf, 4 hours, just not enough. And especially you sweat and you use a towel, you wipe your sweat. It's no longer the sunscreen is on your face. So therefore, it's very important. Many young people out there, please make sure, don't think that you do not have pigmentation. If your skin looks really good, you do not need protection. Hyperpigmentation doesn't happen overnight. It takes 10, 20 years to surface to the skin. And by the time you have it, it's very difficult to remove. Okay, so I give you another tip. Now, these days, when I go out to the beach or like go play a game of, I don't know, something outdoor, like outdoor in the hot sun in Singapore, immediately I come back, I do the galvanic spa. Step number 1 and step number 2. Why? I deep cleanse it. It doesn't allow anything to rest residual into my skin. I purge it out, right? And then I do the boost. And then after that, I do my, so I do prevention. And because of that, I've seen my skin actually ever since I came to New Skin, because of the galvanic spa, and then of course the triphasic, I've seen my skin improve in terms of the pigmentation. The galvanic spa, the boost, and the triphasic. And yesterday we learned something new from Maria as well, that if you are familiar with our 180 range, she even said that we could use the cleanser and dot, use the cleanser, just a little dot and dot on those pigment area. Wow, the amazing tips, she shared with us. And so therefore, this is the tip that if you are very concerned about hyperpigmentation, you have to do prevention. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Lida. You're talking about, yes, always using a boost. That's something I learned yesterday. New, I didn't know about that. Is it correct to use the boost serum first? Yes, that's right. Don't mix it together. Use a serum. If you're using the boost, use a serum, the boost serum first, and then you can follow by the line corrector. That was what Maria taught us yesterday. Yes. Thank you very much, May, for saying that my skin, although I have the aircon on, but it's all this circulation, blood circulation. Guess what? I'm perspiring. Oh my goodness, So therefore, that's it. No more questions. Oh, Margaret, we have to take a photo. I always forget this photo thing.
Someone has to take a photo. I'm no good.
Oh, okay. I would do. Okay, I would do. Wait. Let me see. Thank you. Let me just put everybody on a gallery view on my computer. Now I want you to turn on the camera, hold the galvanic spa. Or yep. Okay, so I need to screenshot on my laptop. So let me see. Okay, continue to do. I'm actually a little slow. Okay, so I need to my galvanic